Hello and welcome back to another video of players to target for this year, my top 12. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about Mike Gillislee and Rex Burkhead. Of the show, we're big fans of Mike Gillislee. We're also big fans of Rex Burkhead. Al broke down the metrics of these guys brilliantly at the start of this year for the podcast. And these have been players in forums from last year that I've been very heavily touting to pick up in Dynasty Leagues. These players have got great relevance this year, particularly if you did pick them up last year, ready for this season. We believe Mike Gillislee will win the role, but we also believe that you have to be careful here, and you've got to really pick up Rex Burkhead to go with Gillislee to cover yourself in case one drops and the other will take over the role. There's a lot to get excited about. If you remember what happened last year, the Garrett Blunt was pretty much the lead back there. And they kind of had to, because of the way that the game scripts went and various things, they kind of had to use Blunt in that role. He ended up with 18 touchdowns last year. Now, I'm not saying that Gillislee or Rex Burkhead, for that matter, are going to end up with 18. Hey, but it wouldn't surprise me if combined they did. That wouldn't surprise me at all. And don't forget, Gillislee got 9 as a backup last year. So the sky's the limit here for this tandem. The opportunity is definitely there. And as anybody will see when you enter our video number 1, when you get to watch that video, you're going to see why I am so high on these guys particularly. But what I will say is this. I think New England are on for a career year. I think this is the year that New England score the kind of points that you see rarely. You know, we saw what happened when the Broncos did this under Peyton Manning in his final great year, really. I think this is a year for New England where they are going to score incredibly well. Their division is in free fall. There's nobody in the division they should be scared of. When do the Patriots ever not get less than 13 wins? Don't be surprised that they nearly run the entire thing. You know, would it surprise us if they ended up with 14-2 or 15-1 or 16-1? Who knows? But the reality is that they're going to go close, and that means there's going to be a high-scoring offense. There's plenty of points to go around, and the running game is definitely going to be the benefits of that. I just want to add a couple of final points. The one thing that really is important in this is that if you look at the metrics that Gillislee offers, and where his ADP was when we started filming this. His ADP was out in the 50s. It's climbed since then. You now have to pay a premium. And I'm going to warn everybody now that the most important thing you can do is make sure you have both Rex Burkhead and Mike Gillislee to cover yourself in case things go wrong. I do think that Gillislee can offer you 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. I think that's very legitimately possible. And I wouldn't be surprised that Rex Burkhead chips in a nice sort of 600 to 800 yards and a further 6 to 8 touchdowns. So you could do worse if you roll both of them out in your team. Anyway, that's a player to target for this year, 2 players to target. I wish you luck in your fantasy drafts and see how you get on.